As a resident of Student 1, it is important that you know the fire safety procedures to ensure your own and others' safety. Starting in the kitchen, to activate your cooktops, you need to press this button on the wall. This will activate the range hood and power points in the kitchen, including the oven and microwave. The activation of this fan is a safety feature that helps remove smoke, reducing the chance of setting off fire alarms. When cooking, please be careful not to place items such as metal or foil in the microwave or cook high-fat items on high heat, such as burger patties or steak. We suggest you cook those items at the barbecue area found in all Student 1 residences. In the event that you do set off a fire alarm while cooking, do not panic. You have less than 2 minutes to try and remove as much smoke as you can from the room. Firstly, if it is safe to do so, remove the heat source, open the windows where available to do so, ensure your air conditioning is on, and try to remove as much smoke as you can from the smoke detector by using a tea towel or other similar objects. Do not open the door to the hallway, as this will cause the entire building to immediately sound the alarm for evacuation. Be aware that if you set off the fire alarm, reception will be notified via a fire panel and will come up to your room to check on and assist you. Smoke detectors are found in all rooms and hallways of the Student 1 residences. Be sure not to disable or cover up any of the smoke detectors. Tampering with QFES equipment is a serious breach and can lead to an expensive fine. Covering a smoke detector will put you and your entire apartment in danger, so you must ensure your smoke detectors are not covered. Now, if there is an actual fire and it is too big for you to handle, evacuate immediately. However, if you feel confident in doing so, you can use a fire blanket or a fire extinguisher to put out the fire. Fire extinguishers and blankets are available throughout all Student 1 buildings. Please refer to the evacuation diagram to find the nearest one to you. This may be in your kitchen or in your floor's hallway. To use the fire blanket, pull down the tabs to release the blanket. You do not want any of the fire or smoke to hurt your hands, so roll down the corners of the blanket to protect your hands. Next, place the blanket over the flames. Do not throw the blanket over the flames, but place it down gently, starting with the near side of the flames and moving in. Throwing the blanket on the far side of the flames can cause the fire to creep up over the blanket, worsening the situation. Fire extinguishers are also found in every Student 1 kitchen. If the situation requires the use of one, and only if you feel confident in doing so, take the fire extinguisher and pull the pin to break the tamper seal. Aim the nozzle at the base of the fire. Do not touch the horn of the fire extinguisher, as it gets very cold and can damage your skin. With the fire extinguisher aimed at the base of the fire, squeeze the handle to release the extinguishing agent. Sweep from side to side at the base of the fire until the fire is out. Again, if the fire is too big for you to handle, then evacuate and the fire brigade will deal with it. The emergency services phone number in Australia is 000. Note that there are charges in excess of $1,300 for a false fire alarm. Of course, fires don't just take place in the kitchen, so it is important to be wary of your things in all other places of the apartment. We recommend you do not use candles. Also, make sure any electrical appliances, power boards, and extension cords you may be using are not faulty. And if you have a lamp, do not place paper or cloth over the lampshades, as this may cause them to ignite and start a fire. If the evacuation tone sounds, which sounds like this,
for safety reasons, I request you to evacuate the building. Would all guests, members of public and staff, please leave the building by the nearest available exit.
Then please follow the instructions and evacuate the building. You can never know if it is real or false, so it is very important to always treat the situation as an emergency. The Student 1 staff are here to assist in the event of an evacuation, so be sure to obey the warden's instructions if the need for an evacuation arises. Calmly make your way to the fire stairs and make your way down to the evacuation points located on the fire escape map. Do not use the lifts during a fire evacuation. The emergency meeting points for each building are as follows: Queen's Garden on George Street for the Elizabeth Street residents, on the right corner of Wolfe Street and Queen Street for the Wolfe Street residents, and either on Queen Street in front of the Public Trustee Building or corner of Adelaide Street and Queen Street for the Adelaide Street residents. When you move into your new room at Student 1, please take your time to familiarise yourself with the building's fire evacuation points. You can find the fire evacuation diagram with your check-in documents or in all of the Student 1 building's hallways next to the fire escape stairwells. Following these steps will help you ensure your stay at Student 1 is safe and happy.